I'm all right, I guess. No, can't complain, I guess. Cannot complain. Well, I mean, I could, but it doesn't matter. Hello, Luna. Let's do an hour. What's up? What's up? What's up, Ghastly? What are you guys doing over there, you crazy ass animals? One of the cats, Sonny or Buddy, is digging around in a box. Okay, that's awesome, I guess. She has a scythe. She has a scythe, and it's pink. But she doesn't use it as a weapon. She doesn't fight anybody. I mean, I don't know, even though I haven't even thought about if she can fight or not, to be honest with you. Her main goal in life is to not do work. And that means she does not want to go reaping souls and doing her job. Well, I was going to do Nifty after this, or after the other live, but I decided I can do that tomorrow. And also, I just really don't want to do Has Been Hotel. What's up, Lawrence? How you doing? Hi, Asher. Um, okay, I'm glad that you can say your name. Close enough. Hi, Storma. How are you? Close enough for the scythe. I really don't know how to spell it right offhand either, so. Or I do, but, well, I can't think of how to spell it right offhand, so. But it's the whole scythe thing is a station of her being the daughter of the literal Grim Reaper, too, so. And there are other Grim Reapers and all the other stuff like that in this world. Uh, it's just her dad is the leader and, in charge of the Reapers. Uh, I am drawing Deth, my OC. Hyperion or Hypernova. I'm not a watercolor fan, like to use as a medium, but I think watercolor's pretty. I'm just not a fan of using it because this is actually like watercolor paper. Uh, Honestly, but like as far as like doing stuff with watercolor, no, not so much. And again, this is just prototyping out, so felt like I needed to draw her. Like I said, I'll get my Nifty done for Crystal's birthday tomorrow. Hello, cats. Damone, how you doing? What do you mean, what storm show? Or Storma, what show? I'm a much better fan of acrylic colors with my markers. With my markers. Watercolor is not weak at all. It's hard as shit to do. No, she's an OC. She's my original character. Deth is my original character. Yes, watercolors are really cool. They're just hard as hell to use. What up, Wilco? Hi, Sebastian. Yeah, Poscas are Poscas. Posca. Uh, that's awesome. I suck at watercolor. Uh, Thank you. This was done in markers. This is what I finished earlier today from yesterday. I also did this yesterday or today. I finished Michael Jackson. Absolutely. Uh, yeah, you're always allowed to share stuff. Like here's this is spray paint. I did this today, by the way. Uh, then I did Spider-Man. Uh, this is Posca and Guana acrylic paint markers on paper. That's awesome. I don't know what to do or what to tell you. There's a community tab posting on my page that you go to, community. You go there and you just click create a post. I will not do William Afton from Five Nights at Freddy's or Michael Afton or whoever. I'm not. See you later, Lawrence. Bye. I'm not gonna do whatever the. I'm not doing the Five Nights at Freddy's character. Not anytime soon, anyway. Mostly because you guys aren't going to pay for it, so I'm not going to do it. And Five Nights at Freddy's isn't going to sell anytime soon either, I wouldn't imagine. So I'm not going to do it. Just out of plain and simpleness, I'm just not going to do it because I'm not interested in Five Nights at Freddy's as much. And none of you are going to pay for it. So I don't feel like I need to mess with it or even try to mess with a Five Nights at Freddy's character for that matter. All right. Yeah. Take a break. I don't know if you should watch Murder Drones or not. I haven't watched it to begin with, so uh and hey, so yeah, see, again, I hear that all the time, and that doesn't make it okay that I get to hear you guys tell me you're broke, and then also hear me or hear you guys tell me how you bought stuff for yourself and shit too. So I don't know. I'm happy, sad, sorry you're broke or whatever, but like also so am I. Doesn't really help to tell me that. All right, William, if you are going to play that game, I'm going to flat out just get rid of you. End of discussion. Do not act like William Afton. Do not role play as that stupid shit in my chat. Don't. Telling you now, don't. Awesome. I cannot see but the first one right now, Sebastian. Sorry. Yes, I'll have to check it out as soon as I get a chance because I can only see the first image that you posted on my iPad. So I will look at it as soon as I can, though, Sebastian. And no, we don't judge. We won't judge you for sure. Um, it was the kitten. Uh, what are you talking about, D Moon? Uh, 10 minutes into this, and I'm already. There's two cats. There's Ziggy or Honey and Buddy. Um, I'm sorry, William Afton, but I don't know what to tell you on that. That's not my fault or my. We didn't treat you badly, so that's not really my issue. Demon, I just don't know what the hell you're talking about. You're saying something about you said you don't want to know trust. You said there's a fine. I was a bad artist, really bad, but now I've improved. And then you're just saying random ass shit. Either explain it or don't. Okay. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. But again, it's already 5 sec for like 15 minutes into the chat and it's already derailing. So all right, William. Time out now. Goodbye. Moon, or whatever your name is, I need you to explain yourself or whatever, because I don't know what the hell you're saying either. Sure, cats. All right, Demon. I need you. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm about done. I'm about done. Five, less than 10 minutes. I'm about done. Fucking. Anyway. I have no idea. Why did it close? Ha 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 ha. That's cute. That's actually cute. Cats. That was cute. Um, hello, Shorty. Oh yeah. By the way, guys, for those who want to keep track, 134. Bye, Crystal. Have a good one. Yeah, 134 or 143. 143. 143. 143. 143. 143. Sorry. My dyslexia kicked in. Or my verbal dyslexia kicked in. Yummy yam. What the hell does that mean? Yeah, your dyslexia kicks in where you're like, numbers are backwards. Backwards are numbers. Numbers are hard. Yeah. I do that all the time. Like I don't see the numbers backwards or anything like dyslexic people do or whatever. It's just literally I can't. I'll say the wrong number out loud or backwards every damn time. It seems like. Death. No, Yami, I'm not doing that. We're not playing that game. So, no. Thank you, Gasly. I'm Yam, please stop. I'm gonna ask you nicely. We're not playing games. Please stop. Thank you, Sophia. Uh, Void. Hi, Void. How you doing? That's all good. Thank you. It's all good, Abby. I don't really care about your joke because it keeps taking you. The jokes. Never mind. I'm not. All right, you guys can do whatever the hell you guys want to do. I'm just not going to respond or talk. If that's the case, I had the problem with it yesterday. I made it a post about it. Crystal made a post about it. We've had, and everything else. I will not talk if you guys just decide to run over the conversation. I'll just sit here, be quiet, and draw. And you guys can have whatever the hell conversation and run off all of my all of people and potential people that can help me actually grow this damn channel. So do what you want. So yeah, yummy yams, whoever you guys want to have chats, talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's fine. Talk about whatever you want. I'm done talking. You're okay, Cass. It's not your fault. Well, Gasly, you're one of the people that did stuff where part of the, like, you asked me for art suggestions. I gave you art suggestions, and you tell me you're not going to do that. Um, so it's all kind of the same stuff. It's all part of it. And then the flip side of it comes down to I'm honestly and very hard trying to build this channel, and I'm losing potential people to watch the channel because the chats that happen in here that become a running joke, and nobody can have a conversation, nobody can ask me a question, or if you do ask me a question, you don't want the answer. Or I get, you should draw this, or you should draw that, or you should do this, or you should do that. Well, all of this stuff costs money. All of this stuff costs Crystal and I money. It costs me time and money to do all of this stuff, to draw all of these paintings that don't get bought, to get moved. And I've asked you guys to like and share and do stuff, and that doesn't happen. And then you guys come into the chat and you guys have fun and you guys do all the stuff that you do, however you want to do it, instead of actually like having a conversation with me or actually talking to me or staying on topic. So at this point, it's just 100% of I'm doing a whole lot of work and getting zero return for it. And like I tried to say this earlier, I need this to start working better than what it has been. And I can't if you guys don't share, if you guys don't like, if you guys don't comment, if you guys don't actually help me out in those aspects. And all the times that we sit here and sit here and sit here and nothing changes, or you guys talk over me and people leave the chat, I lose potential people from watching and seeing my stuff or potentially buying my stuff. It's the same concept as I hear all the time from you guys. I'm broke. I don't have money. But then you guys tell me, I bought this. I bought this monster drink, which is 4 months. How much is a monster at the store? $5, $6. That's fucking 5 months that you could help me out with the getting a membership to the channel. But that doesn't happen. It's that doesn't happen. Then I hear I'm a kid, I don't have money. or whatever, and that's fine too. But it's again, I can't keep doing this if I can't make it profitable for me. And you guys are want that and want me to help you out and do this, do that, do this, and I would love to, but I can't if I can't keep this going. You just remembered, Yami. You just remembered that you could invite people to the chat. I don't believe that. So, hi Daniela. But how do you just remember that? See, I had this is the problem I keep having is I shouldn't have to remind you guys or beg you guys to help me in that aspect. But I feel like I have to beg you guys every time I come live to do the right thing and help me out. And I've told you guys every time you come into the chat and you don't like it, tells YouTube fuck off Keith to not share my channel, to not push my art, to keep me hidden. All of those things happen every time you guys don't like the chat, or you leave the chat and don't come back, or you do that. And then the flip side of that too is I hear you guys tell me you're bored all the time in my chat, which is horrible to hear as an artist and hear have some as somebody that's spending my time to come and hang out and draw with you guys and try to help you guys get better. But I get to hear I'm boring or it's boring. And I don't care that you guys think it's, well, I'm just being whatever. But like that shit, it's hurtful to hear it out loud when you guys say, oh, I'm fucking bored now and stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on in the chat and that normally is okay or whatever, but now it's seriously hurting the channel, hurting my chat or my growth. I was at almost 300 or 3,620 people, and in the last couple of days I'm almost back down to just under I'm almost to 360 or 300 or 3,600 again. So I've almost lost 15 people in the last week or so. Well, it's again, like I said, Gasly, you ask me all the time what to draw. I give you a suggestion and you tell me flat out no. I told you yesterday I won't give you another suggestion. Then I brought up doing this with you guys. I was immediately told I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this. But then when I was talking about it, I had a whole bunch of people tell me, yeah, I want to do it. I want to do it. Cass is the only one that did it. You should draw whatever car you want, Rally. Draw whatever car you want. I'm not giving suggestions anymore. I'm fed up, guys. I'm very, very upset today and specifically this week that I'm trying to make this a profitable thing and make money, you guys tell me all the time you can't buy things from me, that my store has too much expensive stuff on there when there are $12 prints. There's a print you could get for $12 on there, but it's too much. There's a $2 KWA sticker on there that has Keith Wahl art. There's like a $2 sticker on there. There's the membership fee or the memberships that would help the channel grow and help me be able to buy supplies and buy things like that. But then I get told you don't have the money, but yet you bought two monsters this week. Well, 3 months of fucking subscription plus that you didn't is gone now, that you can't use on me or can't help me out. You can't share the chat. You can't do all of these things. And I know I'm bitching and I'm venting out loud real bad, but it's a bunch of issues at this point. I had people tell me flat out that they wouldn't share my art before for certain reasons and certain things, and then yeah, it's a slap in the face every time. I'm not drawing certain things because every time I draw certain things, I get a certain crowd of people in here that tend to ruin the rest of the chat for me. Every time that, instead of talking about, like, we're talking about a specific type of art stuff here or there, and instead we're getting it's has been hotel shit all the time. It's hell of a boss stuff all the time. There are other things out there than that. I draw other stuff than that, but that still dominates the chat 90% of the time. So it's just really damn frustrating at this point. Not good, Blaze. And again, cutie, that's great. It's just, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Trying to get this going, but the issue comes down to there are certain things you can do that don't cost you any money, that are free, and people don't do that constantly. So that's part of my issue. Is it's the free stuff that doesn't happen either. I have, again, 27 or 1,700 shares total on my channel, and I guarantee you most of those were mine. Like 90% of that is more than mine of the shares. My comments are really low all the time. Reaper comments on he comments more than anyone, period. He comments more than Crystal. He comments more than anyone else. All of those things help my channel grow. But that's not happening either. There's a bunch of things that aren't happening, and the channel is like literally losing. I'm losing money most of the time on the channel at this point because, one, we have not gotten paid on any part of the channel yet. I'm getting and making some money here and there, but it's little. Yeah, it's little. So I got to figure out how to get this channel more profitable, and I've got to get stuff going on my shirts or art sales or something, or all this has got to stop. Or is going to have to stop because, like, I want to do level up next year, but we're not going to be able to. More than likely, it's going to probably be sold out by the time I get $600 up for it. So probably won't be doing level up like I'd want to next year. We don't have money for convention stuff, so that doesn't happen. We can't go to conventions. We can't go to things like that where I have a better chance or ability to make sales. So all those things tend to just make the day bad. Hi, Daniela. So at this point, like I said, it's just, there's always an excuse people give me, or my favorite is I bought such and such things all the time. I hear that all the time on this chat, especially on these chats, that you guys buy these things, which is great, and I'm happy you buy these things. But I don't need to hear about it, especially when I'm struggling constantly. And then you guys want me to draw or take you to fucking McDonald's and act like I have more than 13 damn dollars to my name. Hi. Two Danielas. That's interesting. Each time, all this paper costs money, and at least every time I do the sketch request, that's 6 pages. That's 5 pages at least of this that I have to use. Canvases cost money. I have go through a bunch of canvases. Markers cost money. I got to replace a bunch of markers, but I don't have the money to replace them. So, yeah. Yeah, probably, Ghastly, you did. More than likely, you and almost everybody in this chat has told me at least once that they're broke in some way. Or that you're a kid and you don't have money, but you don't have parents, but you can go to the store and buy all the junk food and the drinks and the energy drinks and the stuff like that, or the merchandise from this show or that show or whatever. So it's all those things. Why are you dumb, Abby? What did you? You're not anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. You're fine, Abby. It's literally everybody. Period. It's all of the channel, all of the stuff. It is my character Deth. I'm just sketching her out, trying to get her worked out in my head. But instead, I'm complaining not too much, and I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. Like I said, I should have just stopped. Thank you. I'm not gonna erase this. I'm just gonna color over it. It is an OC. Hi, Jenna. Yeah, she's my OC. Not right offhand. Maybe it will, Blaze, once life becomes fair again, or whatever. And another thing, guys, you guys tell me all the time, or I'll hear it all the time. I should be more whatever. There should be, get more respect. This should get this. This should get that. But you guys tell me, then I ask, have you shared it with your friends? No. Have you done this? No. Have you done that? No. Well, then how the hell do you expect me to get more people to see me or put eyes on my art if you guys aren't willing to share it? He's supposed to be a golden doodle, but he is not. Well, he is, but he isn't. Jenna, he's supposed to be a golden doodle, but he's more a like miniature shepherd or miniature retriever than he is a any real doodle in him, unfortunately. Oh, it's all good. Yeah, go read the posts by Crystal and I, Vox, in the community. Well, read both of them. He pretty much, Asher. That's usually the case. He is fucking thought free half the time. There's not a lot going on in his head, for sure. And if it is, you can really tell what he's thinking half the time when he's thinking it because, like, he can't help himself. Like, if he's going to bite something or do something, he's looking at it hard. Like, you can see the gears turning in his fucking little brain. Bye, Cheddar. Okay, well, that makes sense, Abby. I understand. You can always check out the other ones. Bye, Gasly. Or check out the later ones when we do, like, the sketch requests and shit. Or sketch a request, if nothing else. Thank you, Damoon. I don't know what you're saying half the time. Something's lost in translation there or something like that, so. Hello, Peerless. What's the dot dot dot? Yes, Peerless. I think Peerless read it already. Peerless isn't one of them that is not an issue person for sure, though, either. Fortunately. And it sucks, though. I'm telling you guys now. I hate that we had to do that, or we had to make that happen. But yesterday, after I got done with the live, I was so fucking upset. Thank you. Randy and Poppy are awesome too. Poppy is going to be a chaos demon, gremlin type person, so you guys are gonna like her character, I think. Poppy has a fascination with opening boxes, specifically grab boxes, or any mystery box that you can get a chance to make, find a special rare figure or whatever, like Pokemon card packs, stuff like that. She's going to open up every one of them. Not necessarily because she wants to or like she needs whatever's in there, but she needs to know what is in there. She needs she has a really bad fascination with like opening up the stuff, opening up stuff. And that comes from her mom. And then Randy's just a party girl, and a her mother and her bloodline give her a reason to be who she is. And then Deth, of course, is the daughter of Death, like the Grim Reaper Death. And yeah, I don't know how else to explain her right offhand. But Death does not want to work. Death does not want to do anything. Death is a spoiled rich girl, technically, but not. So, just give you guys a little bit of weird background information for Death here. Mm-hmm. Not, still not good. Still not okay. More of the same. Thank you, Peerless. You can go to my posts, my community post, Raptor, and read the community post that's there. And you're right, Peerless. It always turns into Has Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss or any of those things all the time. And as fun and great as the shows are and stuff, and as fun and great as everybody I know likes them, there is other part things in this world than that. I'm Kobe the Cup. How are you doing? Well, like the problem I had yesterday, Raptor, with what you were saying is you're trying to tell me I need to put in my dues and I need to, keep doing this or keep doing that or keep my head up. And here's the problem. I've been doing this for over 10 years, 12 years, actually, since 2014. Okay. And I've never not been able to make sales. And my art is much better than what it used to be. Even though my art then was really good, my art is much, much better than what it used to be. And I can't make sales. I can't make a sale unless I'm in person. Um, okay, Kobe. I can't make sales. I can't get people to sign up for a membership. I can't make people do a whole lot of nothing really. And it's fucking hard. It makes life really, really difficult. What up, Haru? It's all good. I've just been bitching mostly because today sucks. And for everybody who was not at the first live, I'm all right, I guess. Yes, it is MJ. Hi, Stitches. So I finished this. I finished the stencils and all of that. So, oh yeah, Abby, no problem. But I showed everybody how to do this on the last live. Because none of you guys really answered me on if you were gonna do it or not, and the only one that actually did anything with it was Cats. So I just went ahead and did it instead. That's fine. See, I'm not okay, Haru. It's just a bunch of the same shit. And I get that but you guys have friends that you can show my art to, right? You have people. I know not everywhere in the world has Facebook, but you guys have friends that you talk to that you can send my art to, or share my art to, or share a video to, or share one of the Sketchvault showcases that you guys are in. Um, all of those things are things that you guys can do and share it with. You don't have to share it on your page, but you can share it to your friends that you talk to every day and stuff like that. Um, it's shit like that that Vox told me one time that their friends didn't speak English, so they didn't like me. They wouldn't like me before he just or she or Vox decided to actually show me to other people. I actually had that, that was one of the things I got told one time. It was I don't people don't like or no, because people didn't like non-English speaking shit. That's what I've been told before. I get excuses all the time on why people can't or won't share. That's the issue I keep having is thank you. Yes, finally, Fox, you finally, after a while, brought somebody, but you actually did tell me one time flat out that you could not or would not. You did flat out tell me one time you would not. That none of your friends liked people who spoke English. That's what you told me one time. So I remember. But I tell you, the thing that gets me the most is at this point, I thought that I'd be making at least enough money to help contribute to certain things. Um, One of the reasons that I asked you guys to do nifty drawings for Crystal is I can't afford to buy anything for Crystal for her birthday. So it's literally I'm drawing. That's why I did Bub, and I'm drawing Bub, or I drew Bub for her. It's one of her favorite characters. So I did that for her, and then in September we're gonna go get that signed. Well, the year before I did the Beatles. I did a Beatles painting for her, and because I didn't have the money again. So anyway. Yep, I painted the Beatles. Where is the Beatles painting? Oh, there it is. The band, the Beatles. The band. It's what I did for Crystal last year for her birthday. So the only issue with this one is his head's a little too small still. But before, his head was way too small, and then I had to redraw it a bit bigger. But all of this started from him, and then Him, Beatles, guitar, all of it. So, yep. And then this year's birthday present for Crystal. Fucking suck. Because I suck. Welcome back, Abby. Well, she likes them, so it's a good thing that she does, because I can't give her much else, unfortunately. Thank you, Haru. I appreciate the sparkles and stuff. I appreciate that. See you later. $3:50. I gotta go here in a minute. I don't like about this damn paper. See you later, Peerless. Good night. Have a good one. Thank you. Thank you. So, how's everybody's nifties coming along for Friday? I know you're done, aren't you, Vox? And I think Kat's is still working on hers a little bit, but she's doing like a whole ass collage, I think. A nifty collage like I did for Crystal's birthday or Christmas last year. I know this is messy and stuff, but I don't really care. I'm just getting there. I'm Hmm. Hell yeah. I saw a part of yours, cats, this morning. I told Crystal about part of it, but I didn't tell her anything that you were doing on it other than, I mean, she knows you guys are doing nifty and stuff like that because I told her and she was in the live when I was talking about it. So she knows you guys are doing nifty, but she hasn't seen any of your nifties, and I haven't shown her any of your nifties. Um, Yeah, she knows the sketch fault's for her and all. She does know that this is for her. I did tell her that and stuff. So yeah, she knows. Think's wrong. Right now, her eyes are fucked up. I can't. I don't like those eyes. I don't remember. Did their eyes and like okay, yeah, it's like purpley. Her eyes will probably change again by the time I'm done with all of this. So yep, I understand that, cat. Did you draw or drink hot, whatever? Yeah, cats. That makes total sense. And I 100% feel your pain on collages being a time suck of time. I understand. Totally understand. But they are fun to do sometimes, though, and I'm proud of you for doing them. I am proud of you for the pain in the ass of knocking them out because like I know how hard collages are. They're a lot harder than you people give them credit for half the time. Like, oh, it's just a collage. It can't be that hard. Yeah, well, you got to fit 10, 15, 20 people on this damn thing. What are you talking about? It can't be that hard. What up, Owl? How you doing? Yeah, they're a pain in the ass for sure. I love collages though. I used to hate doing them and shit, but now after doing so many of them, I'm a big fan. Big old fan. Big old fan of them. Yep. Yeah, well, that'll do it every time. I can't say I feel sorry for you on that one because I knew exactly what you did as soon as you said it. I was like, you chugged a fucking something hot like juice. So awesome. There you go. Yeah. See, they're a pain in the ass, right? They're definitely a pain in the ass. I do love doing collages, but they are a lot like I said, they're a lot harder than people remotely give them for credit for. Remotely give them credit for. And it's kind of funny to me. Now I have a buddy, his name Art of Guard. I've known him. I used to know him years ago, but he's based out of California somewhere, I think. Yeah, San Diego, I think, San Diego, California. Anyway, he does all of his stuff digitally, right? And so his collages are real easy. He just like photoshops all his art that's similar into a collage, which I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's a lot fucking easier than it is to physically draw them all out like I do, or you guys are doing, or uh, it requires through a non-digital medium. So a rich, spoiled girl, technically, Vox. Oh, I know they're a pain in the ass, but it's the context of I can take this picture from the digital, put it in this picture that I'm restarting, and then add another one and add another one, and you could build the collage that way. That's the attention, or where I'm saying it's easier. If you're just drawing each one out in digital, then yeah, that's a pain in the ass. That's going to be difficult as hell if you're doing it in that aspect for sure. So, yeah. And yes, Vox, Death is a like rich, spoiled, lazy girl. In the Yeah, she's a rich, lazy, spoiled girl. She does not want to work. She does not want to do her job. She does not want to have to reap souls. She doesn't want any of that stuff. She wants to go out and have fun with Poppy and Randy. The end. Oh, and hang out with Gary, her pet. It's a pet pigeon too, by the way, because for whatever reason she cannot summon a crow to save her life, or maybe she can, she just won't. But because she likes Gary. But there's going to be a comic where her dad. I almost said her name or her dad's name out loud, and I can't tell you that. Uh, but oh, Death's full name is Deth D. Edmond. Um, Well, thank you, Crochet. Yeah, here, I'll write it out so you can see that. What time is it? 4. uh, yeah, all of the colors are from where I do all of that stuff. So, uh, yes, death. Read that out, all one word. Here, I need a piece of paper real quick. Her last name is D. Edman. Eadmnan. Deadman. But, or Edman. But it's Deth D. Edman. You like that? I hope you do anyway, because that was one of those ones that we were trying to figure out what her whole name was, and it just came to me like real quick. And I told Crystal what I wanted to name her and her dad, and it took her a second to get it. And then as soon as she got it, she's like, "That's fucking clever." She's like, "How long did that take you?" I was like, "It literally just came to me. It literally just came to me." That's their last name is Dead Man, but it's spelled like that. I don't know what the D for death stands for, nor do I think it actually will stand for anything for her or her dad. But yeah, I don't think it'll matter for. I don't think for her dad. It definitely doesn't matter. He just thought it was cool at some point. You don't have to delete that anymore either. But as and whatever the fuck your name is, uh, it's it's art actually. Yeah, I know he did. Oh wow, I like your profile picture, idiot guy. Whatever your name is. Let's see. Let's see what you do for a job, or art wise, or anything. Oh, you don't. You just are a professional idiot. Okay. Hiya. Hiya, professional troll. Yeah. And it's fine. I mean, say what you want, dude. Live your life. Be a bitter little asshole. I don't care anymore. So he can say bad things. People can say bad things. At this point, I don't care anymore. Like I said, I feel like it's justified at this point for anybody to say anything they want about my art. Well, I don't really give a shit. What do you do for a fucking living, you piece of shit? Let's ask you. No, I don't want to ban them. I don't want to ban them. I'm asking. Uh, I'm not expecting you to glaze anything. I'm expecting you to eat a bag of dicks is what I really think you should do. Now, go by. On that one, I had to get that out. Fuck him. Besides, he'll be back anyway. It don't matter. I'm sure he's got 5 accounts to be a professional piece of shit. I think the most we got out of any troll at any point in time was 12. Not good, Marcella, but thank you for asking. Who the fuck is saying what boy? Oh God, some fucking. I don't know, man. It's again. I rather wish people would just not do kind of shit like that, but then again, haters are gonna hate, people are gonna be stupid, but sometimes I'm just gonna call people out. Well, I do 2 streams a day. They're hellbat usually. I don't know. See, there's Troll Boy number 2. Oh, nice. That's awesome. It's just troll number fucking stupid account number 2. Somebody unhappy with their life skills, fucking whatever the hell. Again, I really don't care if you don't like the art, and that's fine. For real, it's fine if you don't like what I'm doing. Shut up. Grow up. Do better than I can, and that's the thing. All these people have zero fucking shit on their channels every time. My favorite is they'll tell you, "Oh, I don't have anything because I don't post my art." Well, yeah, because you don't do art. That's why you don't post shit. I also think my favorite thing that I hear from people sometimes is the anatomy is so bad, blah blah blah. Like,
what do you do better? Where's your proof that you're better at that than I am, or at better at it than anyone for that matter? That you can talk about it like you're justifying a skill that you don't really have. Not you guys in particular, but I'm talking about that troll. Uh, Hell yeah, Marcelo, that's cool. Who's getting on your nerves now? Yeah, the troll people are doing that. And that happens to me all the time, especially just in general, it happens. And I mean, I get it, and that's fine. I get people aren't going to like my art, and that, like I said, that's always going to be the case and always okay. Uh, and they're like, like you just said about pencils, there's some stuff that, like, overall, pencil does really well. And then some stuff that, like, for pencil. But that's my opinion of what pencil does that is not any effect of what pencil does, nor or well or bad or whatever. It's just things that I may not like that they do. He does as an artist, one way or the other. But that's just because you're allowed to not like everything. But like, for me to go out and say or go to his channel and be like, man, I don't like this, 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 and this is fucked up. Unless he asks me, hey man, what do you think about this? Well, I don't like the color use or something like that, or I think the something needs to have more bold lines, kind of thing. That's a decently good answer, but I'm not gonna say, well, fucking pencil, you need to never draw art again, man. You suck. Like these people try to act like. But again, it goes back to the whole problem I was having earlier and talking about where I can't get people, I can't make sales and stuff. So all of that stuff doesn't help my confidence. We got to look either renting, we're going to either be renting here again or we got to find somewhere else to rent soon. We've got a couple months to, like a month or two to figure out if we're going to stay here or not. I know Crystal and I would like to move so we'd have a yard for Ziggy to be able to play in and stuff, but we'll see. But then again, like I said, I gotta start making money for it too. So have a good one, Abby. Bye. Thank you, Abby. I don't have a favorite character to draw. I like all of them. I just like drawing. I don't have a favorite type of character to draw. That's what I was trying to explain earlier is like having one set character that I like to draw more than any other would make me, it's going to pigeonhole me into something. And I can't pigeonhole my art and me into one thing. So I don't have one character I like to draw more than any other. I've drawn some characters more than others, but I'm trying to stop doing that as much, where I draw the same character repeatedly a lot. That's why I'm not doing Nifty right now, even though I have to do Nifty for this week's or the month's Sketch Vault showcase. But I've done enough Has-Been Hotel stuff that I need to not for a minute. It's the other reason, cats, I have not drawn the Luna and Husker painting yet is 100% because I didn't want the Has-Been trouble coming into the chat. It's another reason why I haven't done Digital Circus stuff is because I didn't want the Digital Circus people coming into the chat as much. I have no idea. This is Deth. This is my original character. Oh, no worries. This is my original OC. The first of my drawing her this way. I've only sketched her. I've never put ink to her except for that one and that one. Well, technically another one, but that's... Where's she at? Oh, okay, she's right there. Yes. Copper, what? What copper? What do you mean, done with what top? Yes. And also from my hand smudging pencil. A lot, mostly. It's mostly for my hand to not smudge or to get the ink and stuff on me as much. That's pretty much what it's for. But it also keeps me from smudging the ink or pencil when I'm doing shit. I gotta go here a minute. Yeah, I don't know what copper meant either. I don't know what copper, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't know what they meant. I don't know. It probably doesn't mean anything because I don't know. Doesn't matter what it means. It's not worth my attention either. This one's mostly just from my head, unfortunately. What? No. Oh, got 130 views. Okay. Well, congrats. The most I have for this character right here is that I've sketched her out a bunch of times in different ways and kind of know what I'm doing because she's my character, literally. So, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Damn it. Death. Hello, Wilco. Absolutely good. Thank you, Raptor. I appreciate that. Oh no, it's fine. I'm gonna say this out loud one more time, Hellbat. I think you should draw some other stuff that's not that though. I think you're too hung up on the one kind of genre of stuff, and I think that might hurt you in limiting your ability to grow as an artist some. Just not saying stop, but you might want to add in some other stuff on top of just doing the same comic book stuff over and over again. Hell yeah, like a collage. I don't know what you mean by that, Asher. Lots and lots of practice. Lots and lots of practice. Lots and lots of practice. But there's Deth. All right, so not a bad day's work. Reaper! Reaper's back. Reaper's back. But yes, Deth is here. So today's art was Deth, Michael Jackson, Bub. Reaper is one of the OG type subscribers, and Reaper was the first person to ever, besides Crystal, to get a membership and help support the channel that way. And Reaper is also the only person who's ever bought any of my merchandise. So, Reaper is amazing on all kinds of things. Hey, yes it is. Look at that. Hey, look at your little sticker right there. Yeah, everybody, look at Reaper's little icon badge next to his name. That's what he has next to his name. And then Deth, Michael. Wow, a lot of dead people today. Dead zombie. Michael Jackson's passed away. And the daughter of Deth. So, interesting. Yep. Before you go, Snowy, Ziggy Tax. Yep. Ziggy Tax time. If you don't care, Ziggy Tax time.
Raptor or Blue or whatever. That's from the membership. That's what you get as part of being a member. Oh. Yep, and you can do that too. Yep, you can also do that. Because that's one of the cool things about being a member of the channel. I gotta set the phone down real quick, guys. So, grass, hold on. Um, a lot of, I don't know. There's been a lot of good moments in my life. Smuggler. Grass, your only weakness. So, yeah. Membership gives you perks too. Also, Reaper, pretty soon we're going to start doing a little bit more members only stuff. Because I got to try to get that going some more, so. Can't show you Ziggy right now, but it's pretty nice out today. I am touching grass. Touching grass. It's also 106 today, I think. Saturday it's going to be 117 degrees here in Las Vegas. 117. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it's hot. I do know that. I do know it's hot in Celsius. So, but yeah. So, yeah, 106. So close. Bro, I have been. I just didn't have it on. That's all. My beanie is over there. I just didn't have my hat on because it's hot. Hey Google, what's 117 in Celsius? Check your modem or router connection and try it. Google, shut up. Google, stop. Hey Google, stop. Hey Google, what is 117 in Fahrenheit and Celsius? Okay, thank you, Google. Google, stop. Yeah, Saturday it's going to be 47 degrees Celsius. So. Yes, the very rare footage of me being hatless or beanieless or not having anything, for sure. So, but on that note, guys, I'm gonna have to go here in a few minutes. Michael, 143 or 142, 43. And that's not counting as a painting. I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm gonna count that as a painting or not. Yep. My hair is normally in a bun of some kind. So. But anyway, guys, on that note, I'm going to end it. But yeah, Deth. I kind of like her. I got to fix her and clean her up a lot, but as a first try, really happy with it. A first colored try besides like this one. And then the like basic sketch that I did of her a while back, her and Poppy. Actually, let me show you that one real quick before I go. So here's another sketch real quick. I have one of all three of them, but where are they? Where is it? Yeah, I gotta go. That's quicker than. Aha! There it is. Sorry. Poppy, Deth, Randy. Well, tell me what your drawing request is. I may or may not do it, and if I don't do it, I'll do it on Wednesday if you get here on a sketch request time. Tomorrow's sketch request may be a little later than normal. Crystal might be doing something different with work tomorrow, so I just don't know yet. I'll let you know for sure when I know. But the sketch request might be tomorrow, later tomorrow. So, Randy is supposed to be very pretty. So, Randy is the daughter of Aphrodite. But what is your request, real quick, Juliet? So I can see if about it or tell you yay or nay or whatever. 2, 3. At some point, maybe. Yeah. I painted Eevee a while back. I'll look at my Facebook and I can post it. You know what? Fuck it. She counts. 144. Deth is 144. Yeah. Anyway, Deth is done. One off. You were one off, cats. Or not cats, Asher. You were one off, Asher. All right, guys. I'll see you later. I got to sign off and all, but she's done. So, also, Juliet, I'll post on my community my EVs that I did a while back. I did the 4 EV evolutions. So, still close, but anyway, guys, bye. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.